Welcome to Long Tall Sally's exercise series for tall women. I'll be showing you how to improve your core and back health so you stand taller, stronger, and more confidently. Designed for all ages and abilities, it'll take approximately 20 minutes. You just need a mat. Let's get you started. Lying on our backs for a warm-up, keep the knees together, shoulders down on the mat, taking your legs side to side. You'll feel your abs working as the legs come to the end of the range of motion towards the floor. Make sure your back feels safe doing this. And look straight up at the ceiling. Keep your feet together as well. And enjoy the gentle massage on the top of your hips. Lying on your side with your arms out in front for a spine stretch. Open up the top arm behind you, keeping the knees and feet together. As the top arm comes down behind you, feel lengthening across your collarbones. It's a great posture focus for tall women, opening you up at the front of your body and stretching your back at the same time. Switching sides, find that comfortable position, knees bent, feet together, and open your top arm behind you. Keep your breathing nice and even. As the hand comes back towards the floor, feel the stretch across your chest and breastbone area. Come onto your feet and your hands. Coming up into a high plank, have your hands and feet a little closer than you think you'd want them. So when you come down into the plank closer to the mat, your shoulders end up over your hands. Abs are secure. As you come up into the down dog or pike position with your hips in the air, have your head between your arms. Engage your abdominal muscles to keep your back safe. If you're tight through the backs of your legs, please keep your heels up off the mat. Coming into a high plank position to set up again. We're going to take one foot beside ourselves, close to the front hand, and then switch sides. Sitting on the back of your pelvis, or your sacrum bone, we're moving to a Russian twist. You could hold a weighted medicine ball here, or you can do it as we are with nothing in your hands, twisting side to side to engage your obliques and the abdominal wall muscles. Lying on your back, we're moving to a traditional reverse curl. Emma and Sharon are doing the level 3 version with the legs long. Try to take your feet straight to the ceiling and straight back down. You can see I'm doing a level 1 version with my knees bent, which creates a little less force through the abdominal wall. and back to the beginning. In our high plank, taking the foot beside us. We're getting a hip stretch as we bring the foot beside us. You can see I'm doing a level 1 version, just taking the toes out to the side of the mat, keeping a long leg. And sitting down again, getting ready for our Russian twist. You can see clearly from Sharon's movement in the middle that she's moving around her rib cage, keeping her knees together, touching towards the floor. So we're engaging the rotational muscles around the torso, between the rib cage and the pelvis. And getting set for our reverse curl. Feel as though your arms and shoulder blades, head and neck are pasted down onto the mat for safety. Take those feet straight up to the ceiling, or in the level 1 version like me, keep your knees bent and feet crossed. Moving now into the next portion of our series, to a side plank. Have your elbow underneath your bottom shoulder as you lift your hips off the floor. Sharon and Emma are doing the advanced version up on the feet, and I'm using a level 1 version from my knees. Switch sides. Set up your lower elbow underneath the lower shoulder. And using either the advanced version from the feet or the level 1 from the knees. Be sure that both shoulders and hips are stacked on top of one another for a safe position. Starting in another high plank position, we're coming back into a pike as we touch an opposite hand to the knee. Another slight rotation to work the obliques, and also everything from the top of the head to the toes. Get ready for your side plank. Lift the hips up. Keep one hip stacked on top of the other and one shoulder stacked on top of the other. Remember, you have a choice of levels. Do as much as you can in this series. Switch your sides. Bottom elbow underneath the bottom shoulder and lift up. Working the sides of our body is excellent, again, for those of us who sit at our desks for long periods of time. And set up in your high plank and get ready for an opposite knee touch. For those of you who find this difficult through the wrists, you can hold in a regular plank on your forearms as an alternative. Lift those hips up high, keep the heels off the floor, and relax. Lying on your side, getting ready for a side lying oblique lift. Come up onto your bottom arm and hand as you lift your legs and touch the top elbow towards the top knee. Switch your sides. Getting set up and lift. This large side move integrates all core muscles for optimal abdominal and back health. Lying on your front, reach your arms out in front of you. Lift all limbs off the mat to get ready, and then alternate arm and leg so you look like a swimmer. This is all about security and strength through the middle of your body. Wrap your abs, feel your back working right from the base of your skull to your hips. Getting ready for your side lying oblique lift. Remember to support with your bottom, forearm and hand as you lift the legs up and off. Try to keep the feet and the knees together, shoulders away from ears. And switch your sides. Reaching the top elbow towards the knees. Feel as though you're wrapping your core unit, which means pulling the belly button slightly towards your spinal column. Lying on the mat again, reach the arms forward, lift the limbs, get ready, and alternate arms and legs. Even though you're lying on your stomach, imagine pulling that soft tissue away from the mat to engage the abdominal wall. This is great work for the entire posterior line or back of your body. For tall women, this is essential for our back health. Coming onto the mat in a modified cobra position. You can see we all have our elbows underneath our shoulders. We're engaging our abdominal muscles and keeping our shoulders away from our ears. Lying down on your back. Take the knees together to one side and have your eyes looking towards the opposite side of the room. Feel your abs and hips and lower back stretching. And switch the knees. And switch the knees. Keep the breathing nice and even, and bring your knees up. Coming to face the mat on hands and knees. And flowing through cat stretches, flexing the back up towards the ceiling as you drop the hips under you and the head between the arms. If you're a tall woman who suffers from back pain occasionally, the cat stretch is one of your safest stretches you can do. Drop the hips back towards the heels and take your hands off to one side of the mat, achieving a stretch from the fingers down the arm past the shoulder, along the side of the body to the hips. Switch your sides. Breathing in and out naturally for you. You'll also feel a lovely back stretch here from the back of your pelvis up to the base of your skull. Lying on your back, reach your arms up above your head. This is excellent for stretching your chest and shoulders at the front of your body. A little bit of hip flexors around the front of the hips. And also it's a chance to relax after your big workout. Well done reaching the end of your core workout today. A stronger core means a healthier back for us tall girls. Take a break, hydrate, and take a look at the next in our series of tall fitness videos.